Hello everybody, welcome back to FX Street. Today, obviously since it's Monday, we're going to be discussing the screener, the coins to look at for this coming week. So if you enjoy the content that we put out every day, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon. You can also follow us on Twitter at FXSCrypto, and you can follow me on Twitter at Mangepo with a 0 at the end. So Monday, right? We're going to be taking a look at screeners based on the volume. Yeah, my bad. So the first coin of the day is going to be NEXO. Beyond that, it's Rose, and then Comp or Compound token. All of the volumes have seen more than doubled over the past 24 hours. So let's take a look at any opportunities. So this is the first token, which is, yep, there's been some sort of a mix-up. The first token is NEXO. Right, so NEXO looks interesting. There's a lot of noise with the wicks and that kind of stuff, but I think it's slowly starting to head higher. And what I'm expecting from NEXO is completion of this rounded bottom thing that's happening here. So from the current position, there is a 31% upside still remaining for NEXO, right? And there's a good chance we could see. So this is the current range that NEXO is trading in right now. Although we did get a move above the 50% fib here at 0.5. Yep, at 3.5. Right, the price kind of seemed to fail to hold above it, which has led to a retracement below it and subsequent attempts to move higher. Right now, as you can see here, again, the daily candlestick on April 2nd and April 4th seems to be getting rejected here. There's long top wicks followed by shorter bodies indicate that there has been a lot of selling above 50K. Right, so this move up to the range high, not the range high, at least for now, the 3.39 level here is going to be extremely slow. Right, unless we get some sort of a consolidation here side this movement, which could evolve into a massive upswing to 3.39. Right, so this is the short-term target. If you're looking to swing trade this coin, I think the better opportunity would be for the price to for you to take a look at $4.12. That would be the place where you can expect NEXO to form a swing high. In fact, you know what, sometimes there could be a chance for the price to deviate above the range and come back lower. So you could see the price head up all the way up to $4.5. So from the current position, the idea of this trade indicates that there's 31% up to 60% upswing opportunity for NEXO. But in some cases, we could see it go up to 75%. This is the upside for NEXO. As for the downside, NEXO has had really good support levels here at 1.9. Beyond this, there was 1.6 here. As you can see, the price deviated below this low here, but managed to close the candles just above it, just below it here. Although it is a deviation. This is a textbook triple tap setup where a price forms a low, and then the price deviates below the low. Price retests the low or probably deviates again to form a triple tap setup. Right? If I would have observed this a little earlier, we could have probably longed it and close the position around 50 fib here or the swing high around here. As you can see here, this level has already been hit. So you don't want to see the price produce a daily candlestick close below 1.9. It would invalidate the demand zone that was formed here, which was the main reason why the price rallied up to the 0.5 fib, right? So you don't want to see price invalidate this area over here, right? If you get a close below this, there's a good chance price will come back to retest the 1.68 level and give the uptrend another go. So yeah, that's it for NEXO. Let's move on to the next coin for today, which is Oasis Network or Rose. Okay, Rose is interesting because the price hasn't really rallied a lot compared to its spike in volume to around 25%. And as you can see here, the volume has been constantly on a rise for the past week. There's not a lot of on-chain data here, but things are looking pretty good here for those. But just from the looks of it, there is resistance level present here at 0.307. So once we get a flip of this level, I think it provides a good opportunity to long rows up to this recent swing high at 0.37. From assuming we get a flip of this, this is a good 1.37 hour trade. Right, you can even increase your odds by going into a lower time frame. Yep, and interestingly enough, there's a triple tap setup here. Forms a low, deviates below the low, retests the low, goes higher. Right, you could probably place it around here, which will give you a 1.7 hour trade. So Rose is looking interesting. Rose indicates it has a lot of potential to go up to 0.38. Even beyond that, right, I think there's a good chance the price could end up to 0.476, mainly because of the inefficient move that we saw here. Right, as you can see, there is one up candlestick here. Right, so if you want to risk it, if you want to play it a little risky, you could probably wait for the flip and a long, and conservative trader would probably close his position around here. But once we get a higher high above this, wait for a lower low to form, probably compound your positions here and move the stop losses to entry if you compound your positions around here. And that could be a really good trade for the row. So to sum it up, right, the upside is capped at 0.47 with first target at 0.37. And this outlook is only valid if Rose manages to flip this resistance level here, which extends from 0.30 to 0.306. So another scenario that I see happening here for Rose is once we get a flip of this, the price could slowly move higher, come back down. Right, this could be a clear head and shoulders formation. Right, in which case you could be looking at a move up to 0.52 and a contest, like the bulls could contest producing a candlestick close above 0.57. Right, but this is a far-fetched outlook, and hence there's a lot of uncertainty to it. What's really interesting and likely to happen over the coming week is for the price to flip above this resistance level at 0.306 and make a move towards the period resistance level at 0.378. That's it for Rose. Let's take a look at the next one, which is compound. Okay, right off the bat, this is an Adam and Eve pattern, which is breaking out. Right, so the Adam and Eve pattern is a bottom reversal pattern where the price forms a valley followed by a bottom. Once the price breaks above it, you enter at the retest of the next line, connecting the valleys and the round and bottom peaks. Right, from a theoretical standpoint, the target for the outlook for the pattern is measured, is obtained by measuring the distance between the peak of the valley and the lower point of the valley. Adding this to the neckline shows the target is at 180, right? And as you can see here, the price has already extremely close to retesting the level here. And another interesting thing is if you just extend this over here, there is another resistance level at 181. So I believe the upside for comp is capped for now, right? And even beyond that, even if the price manages to produce a higher high above this, there is going to be quite a bit of resistance. that prevents the price from moving higher, right? So these are the levels that I'm looking at: 180, 181, 242, and 296, right? As for the downside, you don't want to see, since the price has already broken out of this Adam and Eve pattern, you don't want to see the price come back lower than 146 and produce probably daily, even a weekly candlestick close below that. That would be extremely bearish for comp, in which case you could expect comp to run back to this demand zone here, extending from 121 to 134. So that pretty much sums up my analysis for the screeners, the coins that you should be paying attention to for this week, right? If you could also probably just make a note of this screener and sort it by volume, and then keep a lookout for the coins that are rising, that shows a lot of potential. Right, so if you enjoyed this analysis of weekly screeners, using weekly screeners, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And have a good week.